Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm Kerri. Today I'll be showing you how to crochet this dog bag for a little girl. I'll be using the dog pot holder pattern for the front and back and the face. On this video I'll be showing you how to crochet the side and strap piece, and I'll be putting it together as a couple of the things are slightly different to the pot holder. I've added face pieces to both sides of the bag, but you could leave the back of the bag plain if you'd prefer. The back of the bag will be this piece with the hanging part. If you're adding a face to each side of the bag, you'll need to work extra face pieces. For the second head piece, this one here, I've worked the same as the first head piece until row 10, and rows 11 and 12 I work one single crochet into each stitch around and then fasten off after row 12. The rest of the pattern is available by clicking on the link on the screen now or in the link in the description below. I'll be using 8-ply wool today, which is light worsted in the US and double knitting in the UK. I've got two pinks for the tongue. I've got my main colour, my lighter brown, and the darker browns for the ears. I've got my white for the muzzle, the inner eye and the markings, and my black for the nose and the outer eye. I've got grey cotton for the markings on the muzzle, the dots. I've got my sewing thread and sewing needle to stitch it together, scissors, I've got a button, my darning needle to weave in the ends, and I've got a 2.5mm crochet hook. I've also got some plastic to insert into the bag to keep it flat. Now I'll start on my side part and my strap. It's all worked in one piece, starting from the middle of the bottom. I'm using my main colour and I start with 12 chain. For row 1, I miss the first 2 chain and I work 1/2 double crochet into each stitch to the end. For row 2 we work 2 chain and turn and work 1/2 double crochet into each stitch. Now for rows 3 to 25 I work the same, so we work 2 chain and turn and then work one half double crochet in each stitch to the end. So I'll continue and work to row 25 and I'll be back. Now I've finished up to the end of row 25. We're now going to start decreasing a bit. So we start with 2 chain and turn and work a joined half double crochet over the first 2 stitches, 1 half double crochet into each stitch to the last 2 stitches, and a joined half double crochet over the last 2 stitches. Now for rows 27 to 30 we work 2 chain and turn and work 1 half double crochet into each stitch. I'm now starting on row 28. I'm on row 29. And row 30 is our last row before decreasing again. For row 31 we work 2 chain and turn and work a joined half double crochet over the first 2 stitches, 1 half double crochet into each stitch to the last 2 stitches, and a joined half double crochet over the last 2 stitches. Now rows 32 to 35 I work the same. We work 2 chain and turn and work 1 half double crochet into each stitch. That's rows 32 to 35. and one more row. For row 36 we work 2 chain and turn, work a joined half double crochet over the first 2 stitches, 1 half double crochet into each stitch to the last 2 stitches, and a joined half double crochet over the last 2 stitches. And now we start on the strap. We work 2 chain and turn, and work 1 half double crochet into each stitch to the end. Now we're going to repeat that until our strap is long enough. Now I'll work my strap 20 inches or 51 centimetres, but if you'd rather work a longer or shorter strap, that's fine. So I'll continue working my strap till it's the desired length, and I'll be back. Now I've worked my strap, so I'm now going to start on the other side. So row 1 of the other side, I start with 2 chain and turn. I work 2 half double crochet in the first stitch, 1 half double crochet into each stitch to the last stitch, and 2 half double crochet into the last stitch. For rows 2 to 5 I work 2 chain and turn, and work 1 half double crochet into each stitch. That's for rows 2 to 5. For row 6 we work 2 chain and turn, work 2 half double crochet in the first stitch, 1 half double crochet into each stitch to the last stitch, and 2 half double crochet into the last stitch. For rows 7 to 10 we work 2 chain and turn, and work 1 half double crochet into each stitch. For row 11 we work 2 chain and turn, work 2 half double crochet in the first stitch, 1 half double crochet into each stitch to the last stitch, and 2 half double crochet into the last stitch. For rows 12 to 40 we work 2 chain and turn, and we work 1 half double crochet into each stitch to the end. So that's rows 12 to 40, 2 chain and 1 half double crochet into each stitch to the end. So I'll work those rows and I'll be back. Now I've worked up to row 40, so I'll fasten off, but I'll leave a long tail because I'm going to join the two ends together. So I'll make sure it doesn't bend, and I'll join them together there with the end. So I'll do that and I'll be back and we'll start putting it together. Now I'll start putting it together. On both of my muzzles I'll attach the nose. It goes just in there. I'll attach all the inner eyes to the outer eyes, like that. I'll attach the tongue markings to the tongue, just in like that, and I'll attach the face marking to the head. I'll just leave a slight bit at the top and it will go down through the circle there, just in like that. Now I'll embroider these 6 spots onto each side of the muzzle, and I'll attach the tongue to the chin just along the top there. Now we attach the chin to the head, about there. We need to have a gap at the bottom because we'll be crocheting our side part on to the edge here, so it will be easier if it's not too close to the edge. Now we attach the muzzle just over the top of the tongue, just in like that. Just make sure it doesn't get too close to the side. Now attach the eyes to the head, just in like that. Now I'm not going to attach the ears yet. I'm going to attach the side and straps to my front. So I find the centre bottom of the strap and I'll attach it to the front. So this is where I joined. I'll attach it to the bottom there. And I want my straps to start here. So I'll attach that in there. And then I'll just ease this in around here. And then the same the other side. Now I'm going to start doing a neatening row across the strap. So I start just after the join, and I'll work one chain and then work a single crochet into each stitch across the strap, just across this one side of the strap to here, to the next pin. So I'll work across to the next pin and I'll be back. Now I've done my neatening across the top side of the strap. Now I'm going to start joining the side to the front. So I'm going to crochet through both thicknesses, just a single crochet through both thicknesses. And it just looks like that. So I'll work right round till I get to the strap again, and I'll be back. Now when I get back round to the beginning, I slip stitch in the first stitch and fasten off. And that's the first side on. Now I'll weave in my end and I'll attach the ears just up in there, and I'll be back and we'll put on the second side. Now the ears are attached. Now I'm going to attach the back to the side part. So I'll attach my bottom to the join in the side part. And then attach it evenly and ease it in and pin round. And then work the other side the same. Now I join my cotton just at the beginning of the strap and work one chain and work one single crochet in each stitch for a neatening row along to my next pin. So I'll work that and I'll be back. Once we finish neatening the strap, we start joining the side to the back. So we work single crochets through both the thicknesses. Just work around, right round to our strap, working a single crochet in each stitch through both thicknesses. So I'll continue around and I'll be back when I get to the end. When we get to the strap, we slip stitch into the first stitch and fasten off. Now I'll just weave in my end and I'll attach the ears and I'll be back. The last thing I'll do is stitch the button on, and I'll also put my bit of plastic in the bottom, and I'll be back to show you the finished bag. And here's the finished bag. If you like my video, please like, subscribe and share. I'm also on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook and Twitter. The details are in the description below, along with the details of my website. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.